Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And I am just making this intro, but I already did the workout for today's video. As you guys saw in the title, I am walking you guys through my quad day exercise. I don't know, but I don't like training quads. I'm just gonna put it out there. I hate doing quads, but these exercises have made me grow and they have been working. And it's not just the quads, your glutes are growing with it also. So that's why I want to put this workout out there, because it has helped me define my legs in general. And if you guys didn't know already, I have an LCL injury on my left leg, and so my workouts are structured to be more on strength training. So I did lose a lot of my strength because of my injury, because I have re-injured it like so many times already. So I always go back to doing light weights, but I'm trying to build up my strength. So that's what I'm currently doing, and that's how I kind of structure how I lift. So it'll be different for everyone, but I don't do low weights, high reps. I like to lift heavy and less reps, if that makes sense. But I'll walk you guys through every single workout and like how many reps I'm doing and the weight and stuff like that. But also I have been doing this exercise for about a month now, and I've honestly seen a huge difference from what I used to do before, like quad exercise wise. And so I just want to show you guys and share with you guys, and hopefully I'll show you guys my glute days as well, because that has also changed. But if anything, I'll just probably do like a week of workouts, but probably after Vlogmas, because it's a lot. I have finals coming up, and so I just want to put out a quick little workout video because I love fitness, I love working out, and that has kind of like what led me to start YouTube. But some of you guys probably won't even care about it, and that's completely fine. So if you guys are curious, I do my leg days on Sundays, which is today. Today's a Sunday, and it's December 10th, so we're really on track and on schedule with Vlogmas. But before I get into the workout, I quickly want to say that I'm not a professional by any means. This is what has been working for me. This may not work for everyone, because everyone has a different body type, and that's completely fine. But you just gotta structure your workouts and your split in general on what works best for you, and that's what I've been doing. I have my fair share of experimenting with a few exercises, and finally I found something that works for me. And again, everyone's goals are different. I want to build up my strength in general and grow as well, but yeah, no, that's not everyone's goal. So just a disclaimer out there. But if your goal is to bulk and grow muscle, you gotta eat. I try to eat as much as possible in one day, although it's very hard. Like, food in general is really hard. I find it hard as well. Like, I'm trying to gain weight, and that is because I want to fuel my muscle, and recovery is just a lot better, me personally. And I know everyone is different, and I just don't want to get hate for it. Like, the weight itself doesn't really matter, because I can confidently say that I've been the same weight for the past year, but I look different from like January of 2023 till now. So the weight itself is nothing. Like, it doesn't really define what you look like, but just keeping yourself healthy and stuff like that, like, that's what matters to me. But yeah, like, I'm trying to just fuel my body as much as possible. That's why I'm trying to eat. Also, another important factor is you gotta sleep well. I'm pretty bad at this because I'm in school, and sometimes I don't really sleep for 8 hours. Sometimes I do. Depends on the day. Now that I've blabbed on for like, I don't even know how long, let's go ahead and get into the workout. Okay, we're gonna start off this workout with me taking my pre-workout, obviously, and then we're gonna warm up our legs. So I'm just doing a couple leg swings, and I don't really have like a set rep on this. Like, I just kind of do whatever basically, but this would just kind of prevent with like injuries and stuff like that. So it's very important to warm up your legs. We're starting off with back squat, and I like to warm up with just the bars. So I'll do like 10 to 12 reps of this, and then I'll add a plate right after, and that's gonna be like my first working set. And as you guys can tell right here, I am struggling to put up the plate, and that's just the reality of it. Okay, for my first set, I did 8 reps on this because I don't want to exhaust myself. And then I added a 10, so we're lifting 155 at this point, and I did 6 reps. To be honest, I love back squat, but because of my injury, it's really hard for me to do them sometimes. But this day I was feeling a bit stronger, which is good. But lately it's been a struggle for me to put up my strength because I was already like lifting so much before, and then it kind of did go back down because of my injury. But every time I squat now, I just make sure that I'm careful, and I have a narrow stance because that's what's just comfortable for me, but everyone is different. But again, because of my injury, I can't really have my toes turned out. They have to be neutral, but it's been working for me. It's not hurting me or whatever. Like, stance when it comes to back squat, it's just different for everyone. Just a little side note. And I was feeling a little bit stronger today, so I put another 5, and now we're lifting 165, and I only did 5 reps of this, but I was going till failure. And yes, make sure you put the safety bar, because I was definitely scared to do this because I don't have a spot or anything. And as you guys can tell, I'm already dying. This is just my first exercise. And then for my last set of back squat, I like to do this all the time, is I put down the weight to what I was lifting on the very first set and just kind of rep that out. Don't put their weights back. Moving on to leg press. As you guys can see, I am putting off the weight that the last person left for me. Make sure to put your weights back because, yeah. Anyways, we're starting off with 2 plates and we are just warming up, and this is gonna be like 10 to 12 reps, but I think I did 10 on this one. I like to do a warm-up set pretty much all the time when I do compound movements. It's just how I like to do things. But obviously, you don't have to do them. You can just do them on your first exercise. But this is just what works for me, so that's what I'm going to be doing. And then I moved on with 3 plates, and I did 10 sets of this. And this is still a bit like comfortable for me still. So I'm really challenging myself today. Just wait and see. For this leg press though, I am doing a quad bias, so my legs are not all the way up. If you want more glute bias, you can put your leg up just a bit higher than what you're seeing right now, and it'll target more your glutes than your quads. And then we're putting on another plate, and this is my 3rd set at this point. So we're doing 8 reps of this. And then again, I'm feeling a bit stronger today, so I put another 25 on each side. And to be honest, I was pretty scared to lift this. I was contemplating if I should do it or not, but I still did it. I only did 4 reps of this because I was pretty scared and I was pretty exhausted at this point. Moving on to one of my favorite exercises. I discovered this about a month ago and I have been doing it and it's a game changer. So it's basically like Bulgarian split squats but on a hack squat. So I like to start off with no weight because this machine is heavy enough. I have no idea how much weight is in this machine, but it's quite heavy. So I start with no weights and then I rep that out for about 8 reps. And then I added a 10 and did about 8 to 10 reps. But yeah, this exercise is pretty good if you guys don't really like Bulgarian split squats, because I get it, Bulgarian split squats contains a lot of balance and for sure I struggle with that. So this is a good alternative for Bulgarians and I recommend you guys to try it out. It's actually pretty good and it hits your glutes and your quads pretty much all the right places. And then for my last set, I put a 25 and I just kind of did it till failure. This is my last quad exercise and my friend is here to help me out put up the weight because it's kind of a struggle to put up the weight sometimes. And I was lifting quite heavy today, so as you guys can tell right here, we're trying to figure out like how she's gonna give me the weight. And I'll just put the audio out there because it's just quite funny.
Oh my God.
Thank God for her that she's there and she's one of my supporters and she just hypes me up all the time and I love her. Anyways, this clip right here is my second set. On my first set, I repped out 50s for 12 reps. And then this one is 60 and I think I did about 12 reps on this one as well. And then for my last set, I did 70s for about 15, I think. I wasn't too sure because I was just going till failure, but I felt pretty good after this. With goblet squats, you can do them elevated or not elevated. I prefer the elevated version because it just targets your quads a lot more. And lastly, we have calf raises. I like to do this on the machine, and make sure you don't neglect your calves because they're important to work out as well. And make sure you spray everything, clean it up, and we're done for the workout. I did stretch after this, but I didn't film that because I was with my friend. But make sure you stretch out after your workout as well. After the gym, I ended up just washing my car because I have to. Because my car is just dirty at this point. Like, it's not even white anymore, it's just brown. So I just want to show like a little clip of that because to me it's satisfying. But that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.